Okay, I think we're live. I'd like to say that we are, but I'm not really entirely too sure. But hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and welcome to this live stream. If you're watching live or you're watching after the fact, yeah, I thought I'd just throw in the camera, go live, maybe for about, I don't know, say about 30 minutes or so, and then we kind of, we'll go from then really. But anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching after the fact. Now, I do wanted to say that there is someone in the comments section I am going to just mention very quickly that keeps saying about buying subscribers. I know who it is. I'm not going to mention their channel name, but I do know that the name is Michael, and I know who you are. So you might want to just kind of pack in with what you're doing because things can escalate from here. But I'm not here to try to do that. I'm here just to try to just talk in a live stream and just say hello to everyone. And also just to address that as well about the subscribers, that's not the case whatsoever. If you actually follow the channel, which clearly you don't, but you just want to kind of just, spread just hate, I actually did some K-pop Demon Hunter shorts back in a few months ago, where you'll be able to see my channel views, which went up astronomically, and that is mainly because of that. So actually do your research first, and you'll actually see that I actually gained a whole lot of subscribers, and that is because of all of that. So with all of that said, yeah, I'm actually here to talk to genuine, decent people. Like, for example, Dimension Scott is in the house. He's saying, yo, what's up, man? Yo, Dimension Scott, what's going on? Hope you're doing well, man. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you had a great Christmas. And any of you guys who are watching live or after the fact, yeah, I hope you all had a great Christmas, whatever you got up to, whatever your plans have been, and whatever you're doing. Just to quickly explain to you guys tuning in, like Patrick, have Cheetah will view, saying hello. Hey, Patrick, and to the Cheetah. Hope you're both doing well. Yeah, so behind me, I am in my new place. I am in my new room, for that matter, as well. And I just want to say that I'm not showing the room because I am currently doing some renovations at the moment to make this kind of like a movie space and like my own space as well. So once that is done, I will show you guys exactly what that looks like. But for now, you're just going to have to kind of see a blank wall and a little bit of soundproof paneling that is there. So yeah, I'll show that in due time. But for now, again, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for stopping by, whether you're just saying hello, like Daniel Berry saying, hey everyone, happy Saturday, happy Saturday, Daniel. Hope you're doing great. Patrick, the new I hate these StreamYard comments. I don't know what they're doing. New Man Cave, yeah, exactly. New Man Cave. It's a work in progress. There's a lot to go. As you can see, there's some frames and stuff that need hanging up, the TV and all that kind of stuff. But it's getting there, slowly but surely. And Dimension saying, yeah, he's doing good. He's just chilling. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. It's always good just to kind of relax, take it easy. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. Whether you guys have got much plans, whether you don't, I've actually just finished work. So I'm now just thought, I'm going to turn the camera on and just come and chat to you guys a little bit. I'm not too sure how many people's going to stop by, as I did just literally turn on the camera and just thought, hey, let's go live. Let's just say hello to everyone as we're getting closer to the end of 2025, which is crazy because this year has flown over. But it is one of those things where it is just crazy, the fact that we're almost in 2026, the fact that this year has just flown over in terms of movie releases, in terms of just my life, in terms of channel progression, in terms of just a wild ride that 2025 has been. It's been a great ride. It's been a great year for pretty much most part. And I definitely intrigued to see what next year holds, that's for sure. It's not a movie room until we see a DeLorean behind you. That's coming, Patrick. That's coming. I do have a Lego DeLorean. It is on display, like you'll not be able to see, but like if I like just down there, there's like a unit. It's in display there right now. But ideally, here's a kind of a little sneak peek for you. It's hopefully going to go up on this wall at some point, but we'll see. There's plenty of ideas, plenty of stuff in mind, plenty of plans and visions in place. It's just a case of, again, getting the chance to do that. And it's just a slow work in progress with just how busy life has been at the minute. Hey, we've got AJ in the house. Yo, AJ, what's going on? Even Mike, yeah. Hey, AJ, hope you're doing well. I just basically came on just to say hello to everyone, and also I hope you're doing well, and I hope you had a great Christmas as well, and I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Hope you had a good Christmas. Yeah, AJ, I did. Thank you. It was really, really good. Got a lot of like really cool stuff. It was definitely like just really spoiled. I'll be honest with you. I'm very thankful. Don't get me wrong, absolutely thankful, but very spoiled. And one thing that was actually really cool is at the minute in my house, I'm waiting to get full internet installed. So because of that, I've actually turned a little bit to the physical media collection. It's actually given me more of appreciation for physical media more so than not. Not saying I didn't appreciate it before, but when you don't have internet, you're kind of relying on being like, well, what can I actually do to watch movies? And thankfully, because I've got a PlayStation, it plays Blu-rays and 4Ks, which is great because that's what I have in my collection. So me and my wife, we sat down and watched Back to the Future Part 2, and we also watched Back to the Future Part 3 over the last few days. So yeah, that was pretty good. Really enjoyed it. I haven't seen those movies in some time. So last time I saw them was on Gareth's channel, Video Tasties. Shout out to Gareth. Where we did like watch along. So that was really fun. It was really good to see, go back and watch those again. And then at the time of this live stream, me and my wife last night, we went to see The Housemaid, the new Sydney Sweeney movie. Well, Paul Feige directed movie. Sydney Sweeney, Amanda Seyfried, and Brennan Skilnard. I don't know how you say his name. Yeah, that was a good time. Reviews up on the channel if you guys want to check that out at some point. Absolutely no rush to do so if you don't feel like it, but it's there if you want to. That's where I dropped my full thoughts. I've got a few comments here. So we've got Dimension saying my first DVD play was the PS2. Yeah, man, good times, good times. I had a PS2 as well when I was younger. I loved it. I've been fortunate enough to have pretty much most PlayStations when they've released. Whether that was like parents bought me for like a Christmas present, or whether it's like me as I've gotten older using my own paychecks from work to get them. Yeah, always been a fan of PlayStation. And one console I really loved from the PlayStation, which I felt was a big missed opportunity that they didn't fully utilize, was the PS Vita. It was kind of a revolutionary game changer at the time, but it didn't really seem to really like break the mold on it, or kind of push the boundaries of what that console could have really been. But I generally felt like it was a pretty good console, to be honest. Patrick saying, "How was The Housemaid?" Yeah, Patrick, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. My wife gave it about 3.5, 4 stars out of 5, so hey, that's pretty good. My wife's more of kind of like a casual moviegoer. I mean, if it's horror, she pretty much watches most horrors, but in terms of movies outside of that genre, not so much, unless it's like based on a book that she's read or something that just generally appeals to her. Yeah, she gave that. I rated it a little bit lower. I still like the movie. I think it's a good time. I'll definitely be curious on other people's thoughts if you get to check it out, whether it's in the cinema, whether you wait till streaming, because let's face it, most movies nowadays go streaming pretty quick. So yeah, I'll be curious as to the reception it gets along the line, and if it makes a lot of money, because I think the budget was about 33 million or so, and I think it's made about 30 so far. So it's pretty much close to breaking even, maybe a little bit under profit, depending on marketing budgets and if that's factored in for the full budget costs as well. So we'll see. But yeah, while I'm live right now, I do want to just take a moment to discuss kind of some plans for 2026 for the channel. Now, I do also want to invite you guys watching live or after the fact. Feel free to leave a comment as well of content that you would like to see on the channel in 2026. So whether that is movie reviews, whether that is more live streams, whether that is vlogs, whether it is completely different kind of content to what you guys see right now, yeah, feel free to let me know. But kind of the ideas that I had in mind, I put a poll out on my channel a little bit earlier. If you haven't seen, feel free to go to the posts section on my YouTube channel, where I was thinking about maybe bringing Z Talks back as more of a regular series, because I do enjoy doing that. But life's been crazy this past year, so hopefully next year it's going to calm down a little bit, and I feel like I'll have more time and I've got more of a structure in my current job right now to be able to do those sort of live streams again. Now, in terms of doing that, I would also, in the post I put out a little bit earlier, I did ask if you guys would want to see Z Talks come back as like a weekly stream, maybe fortnightly, monthly, or would you actually like to see me do some watch-alongs and host like some watch-alongs on the channel where you can watch the movie live alongside me? So yeah, I mean, any ideas you have, feel free to throw them in the comments, and I appreciate I appreciate any and all feedback, because it helps me ultimately of what kind of content you guys want to see. I got JJ Lomas Entertainment, got Justin in the chat. Yo, Justin, what's going on, man? What's up, Mike? Yeah, man, just kind of chilling, just doing a stream, just obviously just talking, and yeah, just thought I'd come say hello. But I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you had a great Christmas as well, man. It's good to see you here in the chat. Patrick says, well, thank you, Patrick, for the feedback. He says, I like to see you do a Michael J. Fox film retrospective. So yeah, Patrick, I'll be honest, I'm not opposed to that idea. I think it's a great idea. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. You may or may not be, and that is also not just for you, but like for anyone who may not know. It was like 2 years ago or so. I would like to say now. I actually did a Michael J. Fox filmography review. There should be a playlist on the channel as well, where I pretty much talked about pretty much all the movies he's been in. There's like a few minor ones I didn't touch on, so I didn't do a full filmography, but I did a pretty much most filmography. And because of that, I pretty much covered, like, for example, with JJ Lomas, you've just seen in the chat, me and him talked about the secret of my success. I covered like Doc Hollywood, Back to the Future movies, did like a live stream as well on a few of Michael J. Fox's movies as well. And yeah, I basically just did more of a deep dive in his filmography. So a retrospective could be really cool. I'm not really too sure on that, just simply because I have covered a lot of his filmography. But again, I'm not opposed to doing something like that anyway. Yeah, that was a hidden gem. I had fun with that movie. Yeah, man, me too. It's a great movie. A lot of Michael J. Fox's movies is kind of underrated, or a lot of people haven't seen them actually. They just know his big, movies, which is understandable. Patrick says, I would like to see you and Ryan do more streams. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, Patrick, me too. I miss Ryan. I miss doing live streams with him. I pretty much talk to him most days, I'll be honest. So we still really, really great friends. It's just I know Ryan, I'm not here to discuss his life, but I know he's had a few things on. Of course, I've had a bit of a busy year as well, and our schedules just have, instead of like kind of coming together nicely and meeting in the middle, they've just been like clashing, like really far apart, to the point where we haven't had the chance to do live streams. But I definitely do want to get him on the channel again and have some more deep dives with him for sure. Justin says, been a while since I popped on. Great Christmas, was a lazy day and caught up on some TV shows. Nice, man, nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that you did have a good Christmas, Justin. And yeah, it's always nice to just have a bit of a break, a chill, a relax, whatever you decide to do. And I appreciate you popping on, man. I appreciate you watching. I really, really do. And I appreciate any of you guys watching, for that matter. Whether you're in the UK, whether you're in America, whether you're in a different country. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. What did I do for Christmas? So me and Emma, kind of tradition is we'll wake up early, we'll exchange presents, have like a little bite to eat. She usually then goes to her families. I usually then go to my families, and then we kind of reconvene on a night time and maybe watch a movie or so. Pretty much the same happened this year as well. Yeah, it was really nice. Just a bit of family time, good food. Well, to be fair, good food, a lot of food, and a lot of chocolates, which I'm trying to kind of balance and not eat all of them, because usually I'm a sweet tooth kind of guy. So once I start on one chocolate, it's kind of it, if I'm being honest, which can be dangerous for sure. But yeah, man, it was a good time. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you had a good one as well. But yeah, so plans for next year. So yeah, definitely put that post out early about Z Talk. So feel free to comment and vote on that. It's on the post section on my channel. Besides that, I definitely am going to continue with the movie reviews. They're going to be more prevalent than they have been in the last month and a half or so. They're going to be more consistent as well, so definitely look out for those. I have got a few video ideas coming to the channel very shortly. Where I'm actually going to kind of try some cinema snacks, but there's way more to it than that. That's just a very, very, very vague description. I look forward to that. I definitely want to do some vlogs where my wife, she bought me like a chest cam, so I can go around maybe like local towns, maybe local cities, kind of do like a walk around so you guys can kind of see the area. I'm debating whether to do those as a live stream or whether to do those as like a pre-recorded video. And it would be like a long video because I would show like the whole town. So it'd be me like walking around and doing that. So I'm not really too sure. I haven't really decided on that, but I'm definitely going to test it out and see how that goes. But it's definitely an idea I've had and want to showcase on the channel. Also, if you guys aren't on Patreon or you aren't subscribed to my Patreon, there is a link in the description for that if you want to join. The reason I plug that is because like the whole movie room that's been going on, I put videos up on there so you can see like the beginning of what this looked like and how it looks to current date. So it's a big progress, but also there will be more videos going on there very shortly. Now, I do intend at some point on YouTube to do a video room tour of the new man cave movie room. It's not ready yet. That's why I haven't done it, and that's why you guys are seeing like this like post right here, like this angle. I'm literally in like a corner here because I'm trying to hide the rest of the room that you can't see at the moment. So that will be coming soon, like a kind of a movie room tour. Justin says, I feel you on that. The gym's going to be busy early January. You can see that again, man. There's going to be a lot of new starters joining the gym. But hey, fair play to them. At the end of the day, it's always great to have brand new people joining the gym and also someone wanting to maybe take a change in their life and thinking, maybe I want to, change. And that's good. That's good. At the end of the day, I always encourage that. It's not great in terms of like how busy the gym gets, but at the end of the day, if someone wants to better themselves, then why not? So back to the kind of other stuff coming on the channel in 2026. Again, if you guys have any ideas, feel free to drop them below of what you would like to see. I do have some exciting plans coming up, and I've also got a few adventures I'll be going on, which I'll discuss later on in time. Not right now, but I will discuss later on in time. So I'm looking forward to those. But more so than that, I just wanted to kind of pop on here tonight and just say hello to you guys. And just thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for joining. I really, really do appreciate it. I just thought, I'm not really doing much. I finished work tonight and it's great to be able just to come and say hello to you guys. So if you're watching live, feel free to come say hello. If you haven't already, feel free to leave any comments, any questions you guys may have. I really appreciate. Very quickly on the subject of Z Talks, I do want to just very quickly mention, with me bringing that back, so check the post section on my channel again, I am looking to do another charity live stream. That's right. I've decided in 2026 I want to do more charity work. A lot of that will probably not be posted on the internet, just because I want to do it just on my own accord. I don't feel like I need to post everything on YouTube or on the internet. But I will be doing like a live stream Z Talks. Might even do a few of them if I'm being honest. And the cause of those charities will probably be for animals, ideally for cats and dogs in shelters that they need the money to give them at least a somewhat of a good life. I would love to adopt more, but can't really at the moment. But I'm definitely going to be looking to do that. Yo, we got Norman right in the house. Yo, Norman, what's going on, man? He said, what's up, Mike? Yeah, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, and it's good to see you here as well. And that is a guy I want to collaborate with more in 2026 because I feel like for a long time I was collaborating with a lot of people on Z Talks and on live streams, and then I know I've kind of been a bit recluse on the live stream train within the last few months or half a year or so. Yet life's just been crazy. So now that it's decided to kind of calm down a little bit, um, yeah, it's hopefully going to leave me more room to collaborate with my friends and also new people here on the channel. Because just kind of give you guys a bit of an insight of what's been happening in the last year, if you haven't been kind of following the channel or anything like that. So yeah, in February I got married to my wife Emma, or my now wife Emma. That was really awesome ceremony, and also had like a few guys from America come over and visit as well, like Anthony Perez, the movie man, Ryan from Real Talk with Ryan. At the wedding, also had like Elliot, IMO Reviews, Adam at What the Gym was there as well, Ryan Swales, and it was just a really, really awesome ceremony. Really one of the best memories ever. And then had a honeymoon in Japan. So you guys have been seeing a lot of Japan content on the channel, whether it's through few short long form videos, or whether you've seen like the shorter days that's been getting uploaded for the past like 6 months. Had that much content, which is crazy. So yeah, also had that as well. At my actual like full-time job, I switched jobs and I'm now in a different job perspective. So kind of the routine in my life has changed because I'm now on like a different rota or roster. You guys may call it wherever you're based. So yeah, I've started that as well. Then also been in the progress of a house move and got moved in, which was a big, big job and a lot of help from friends and family who really thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without them, 100%. I'm not going to mention names, but yeah, couldn't have done it without them for sure. And so all that's just happened in 2025, plus like a few other little bits and pieces here or there. So being very fortunate, don't get me wrong, and absolutely counting my blessings to say like, look, it's been fantastic. But it's just been a wild, wild year. It really has. It's felt like it hasn't stopped. So again, because things are starting to kind of quiet down a little bit now, means that I actually have some time and I have more time to be able to do collaborations and live streams. So that's why I'm thinking about bringing back the Z Talks or the watch along series and watch along with movies with friends, or maybe just have one particular guest on and we'll watch a movie and we'll dissect it. Any ideas you guys have, leave them in the comments because it helps me at least know what you guys want to see. Nora says, Wild Ride, definitely a jam packed and life changing 2025. Yeah, man. I've been very blessed and cherished these moments, my bro. Yeah, well, Nora, thanks for the lovely words, man. I really appreciate it. And also, Noran, next year there may be a trip to America. So I'm going to hit you up after this live stream. And I mean, I would love to meet you in person one day, that's for sure. So if that could happen, whether it might not, I don't know, but I'll hit you up. But yeah, man, it's been a wild 2025. I really appreciate it. I really do cherish it. But more so than not, I also, this whole time, this has been a wild ride. It's also made me really cherish the friends I've got and also the connections I've made here via YouTube, whether it's with Ventures with Michael and Julie, whether it's with Noah and Rad, whether it's with Justin, whether it's with Patrick, that's come in and tuned in as well. Dimension Scott, AJ Movie Place as well, Daniel Burry's always saying hello as well. So like just the love and support of you guys as well, and how we talk offline, maybe not very often, but we talk offline. It means a lot to me because it's made me really appreciate just like the connections I have and the friends that I've made on the internet, which is basically really best friends on the internet. It's kind of crazy when you really think about it. Noah says that would be awesome, bro. Mike Waken is making his way back to the States. I'm hoping so, bro. I'm hoping so. So I'm gonna hit you up like literally straight after this live stream. I'm not gonna be like super long, maybe another 10 minutes or so, and I'll be coming off. So I'll drop you a message afterwards, kind of like let you know the plan I kind of have, and if we can arrange something, amazing, bro. If we can't, I appreciate it because your country's way too big compared to like England. Sometimes I think like the UK is huge, but when I really think of it, I'm like America. like knocks it out of the park like any day of the week. One of the biggest countries ever, man. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, wild year. Things are calming down. Things are going to be getting a bit more back to normal. In terms of movies, in terms of videos I've got coming up actually for the rest of the year, kind of going into very, very, very early 2026. You guys will see my top lists for the year, whether it's best movies and worst ones. You're going to see those there coming up very shortly. Now, just to give you guys a heads up, I'm probably only going to be doing a top 5 best movies of 2025. For me personally, it's because I don't feel 2025 has been an incredible year for movies as a whole. There's been some good movies, but a lot of the time just been like, yeah, it was good, but I've not really gone back and want to rewatch it again. Whereas I'd say like maybe 5 movies I can think on top of my head, I would go back and I would rewatch again. Now that for me is what makes a really great movie. So I'm going to be doing a top 5 great movies. Now the top worst list might be a top worst 10, top worst 20, or I'm even thinking a top worst 50. Yeah. So that will be interesting if that does happen. So we'll see. We'll see. But those lists are coming very, very shortly as well. So that will be 2 videos coming up before the end of 2025, which I know we're very close. We're on the 27th today. So we haven't really got too long left, like 4 or 5 days, well, 4.5 days or so, you know. Worst case, one of those videos may drop on like January 1st, January 2nd, or something like that. I haven't filmed them yet. I need to film them, but they will be coming very shortly. If you haven't seen on the channel, I've got 2 videos that is scheduled to be premiered. Sorry, one of them is the full ride of Jungle Cruise, which I captured in Japan, and I thought that'd be really cool if anyone hasn't been to Japan or been on that ride, maybe get to experience it in kind of like a real time, like I did. Yeah, pretty cool. And also another visit to an otter cafe in Osaka, Japan. Yeah, just like a kind of cute, whimsical, like little video. Because I was thinking at one point to maybe try to do like a daily video, not like a vlog style, but like a daily video, whether that's like a movie review, whether it's like a vlog, whatever the case should be. But shooting daily, I think, is going to be a big task. So I don't think that's going to happen. But it's an idea I've toyed with, and it's not something that I'm opposed to. But as of right now, it's not something that I'm going to say to you guys, yeah, that's definitely going to happen, and it just doesn't, you know. So I don't really know, but yeah, anyway, plenty of content coming up, a lot of cool content as well, a lot of different stuff as well, not just fully movie related, although that is primarily going to be the focus, but I am going to be doing other stuff apart from that. Maybe I might make like a little long form video like I did like last year, being like, oh hey, like this is what I want to do in 2026. Not really too sure. I may just use it for this live stream, and people can watch this back or watch this. Will you watching live right now? I really don't know. But yeah, actually, I'm going to be going for 2 more minutes, guys. Kind of putting up the half an hour range, and then I'm going to be signing off. So if you have any kind of like last comments or questions you'd like to leave, feel free to drop them below. If not, of course, you can leave comments and questions after the stream if you wish to, and I can always address them then, and I'll pretty much try to reply to every comment. There may be sometimes I just physically can't reply to them, but I think it's very, very, very rare that that's ever happened. But yeah, it's cool to be back on here tonight, to be honest with you, and just kind of go live for the sake of it, because it's been a while. I think it was a few weeks ago I went to do like a Let's Go Live just through YouTube. I enjoyed it, but again, it's not something that I've been doing very often. So kind of to get back into the swing of things as well, it's always nice to kind of just test it out, go live. If anyone tunes in, they tune in. If they don't, they don't. You just never know when, especially when it's on like the fly like this. You know, cannot really giving anyone like a heads up to be like, hey, look, I'm going live. Hey, you know, like come have a chat. You know, people's busy. People might be working. People might be watching movies. They might be doing anything and everything. So. Either way, guys, I really appreciate it. Me just rambling on here in front of the camera. Just thank you so much for your support. Generally, really appreciate it, especially over the past few chaotic months. I really appreciate the love, appreciate the support. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate just you guys stopping by, saying hello, leaving a comment, leaving a question, whatever the case should be. But guys, I'm going to sign out. Just a very short stream just to say hello and kind of check in with you guys. But thank you for watching. Please feel free to give the stream a like. Take care of yourself, guys, and I will see you very shortly. See ya.